What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danica Aquatics. And me and Danny made it by the skin of our teeth back in time to do the live stream. Been an interesting day. I ended up with Brycon, big surprise. Only guy to bid on him. So I got 16 Brycon today. I paid way too much, but the club made out, so that's good. And I got some more L236s, and I got Danny some amazing orange shrimp to go with her others. What else did we get, Danny? I got some cool art, and then I got some really cool art.
And then I got cool art.
Yeah, I got me some cool art from a young lady we might all know, Bex. Miss Becca, I got your beautiful angelfish. Who, by the way, this is a double connection. I know Bex and I know Ian. This is Ian's fish. Oh, we got some shenanigans going on. We got a couple more people that want to be added to the stream, and there they are. Because we are doing as always, Danican after party. So the other thing that we got is this beautiful guys. This freaking stream does not do this snail any justice. This thing is so amazing. The detail on it. I can almost see my fajaka eating it. That's how detailed this is. Just kidding, Annette. Just kidding. Anyway, guys, we had amazing. Oh my goodness, Bex! Thank you so much for becoming a member. Greatly appreciated. Let me run through the hellos. Somebody was first before Craig, and I don't know who it was because they are too far up for me to see.
It was me.
It was who?
No, me.
What?
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
So Sheena was first.
I wasn't.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh,
Sorry.
Skipper was there, now Stephen Peter. But I can't keep up with you guys.
Back to business, kids.
And then we got Reva's Carm SXO. My dad knows Danny and Kent. Well, hello. I wonder if that's Ryan's son.
Says my dad, John, knows you guys.
Oh, so that's John Behe's probably one of his daughters. Or that's John from the club. I don't know. But anyway, he says, my dad breeds lots of fish. So we don't know if both people breed lots of fish. So that ain't going to help. Crown Tail Half Moon, how are you? Krista Mad Aquarius, we have a driver coming to get you, and you already know that because I called you. Griffin Fish Room, what's going on? Bex Fish Room, welcome. Like I said, thanks for becoming a member. And Renee, my wife says yes, she will send you a picture.
Yes.
Eduardo, Master Aquatics, welcome. Lisa NJ, welcome. Paul McCarthy, welcome. Good day, Mark Sturluson.
Whose phone did we take that picture?
Kyle, ATV, or what's going on, brother?
ATV or
Oh, ATC, sorry.
Kyle goes mud riding on the weekends. That's all he does.
Paul McCarthy, welcome. Getting hazed on my own channel. Hey, Stephen P. Hello. All right. Oh, man, it just bounced like a mother phone.
And Steve P did such an awesome job with the
Oh,
song.
my God,
Oh,
guys.
my gosh. Just killed it.
You know, I was worried about the guy because I know he is a perfectionist to make sure everything is correct. And I thought he was stressing. But then when the moment came, all of a sudden he turns into like Mr. Smooth, cool dude. And just busted that stuff out. Place went crazy.
Yeah.
It was a great weekend. Stephen P. started us off right, and it ended right. Everything went as planned. Don't have final numbers in, but I think the club did very well on the auction. And I think that we are going to end up absorbing most of our costs back. So that's a good thing. We're out of bags. We're almost out of shirts. So that tells me we did good on that front as well. So I couldn't ask for a more amazing weekend. Biggs did a great job speaking. Dr. Anthony was amazing. And of course, Alex and Bentley did great job as well. Stephen P rocked his stuff. I mean, it was just
Yeah, and
all around.
Carolyn Estes did that talk on women, and that really made an impact on some of the women that were there at the show. It was talked about a lot. And Pam's,
It was very heartfelt, is what all the women
yeah,
were saying. And then
yeah,
Pam Chin did an amazing job as well. I mean, it
yeah.
was a great weekend. It was everything I was hoping for and more. And the only thing that's sad is it's now over. So you go from 1 minute to having all these great people in your house to tomorrow night, me and Danny will be sitting here. What happened? So, but we're going to enjoy them the night while they're here. Guarantee you that. So, guys, what did you think of Fishtober? Stephen and Shannon, how did you like Fishtoberfest? As a consumer, I guess would be.
You want to go first? Ladies first.
I loved it. I got to bibbity bebop around and do a bunch of different things. And I did really good not spending all of my money, which I'm super proud of. And I mean, there's no way I'd miss it. All my friends were there.
Oh yeah. I mean, to me, anytime I go to any of these events, the point of it for me is for the people, like to meet Fish Fam, and so haven't gotten a chance to meet all of the West Coast Fish Fam, so I enjoyed that part of it. You know, that was quite honestly the reason I went, and so it definitely didn't disappoint. And I mean, the trip started out kind of annoying because the airline lost my bag.
Oh
Didn't know I was
no.
getting that back.
I remember,
but
man.
you know, once Annette and Mystery Snow Guardians picked me up, once I got in the car and I was away from the airport, I felt way, way, way better. So since then, it's been a blast.
We had a good time, man.
Liquid
Good time.
Zoo. Liquid Zoo has a really important question. Shanna, did you get your rocks off? I mean, Sal.
Liquid Zoo and Mystery Snail Gardens. Danny and I
Shanna's on mute.
love our little name tags.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't tell you guys how much we appreciate that. Now, if you are a YouTuber and
See,
you
there's Stephanie.
haven't got these yet, you need to get a hold of Matt. Basically, I had two people check it out today. They basically scan this right here, and it takes them right to my Fish Fam link. It gives them all the information about my channel. If you do not have one of these yet, talk to Matt. It's very reasonably priced. I mean, they're awesome. You need them for your channel. When you're out and about, you show them this card, have them scan their phone, instant link to your channel. You got to do it. So, well, there's two more Yahoos. What did you all think of Fishtoberfest?
They need to unmute. There you go.
You go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I really enjoyed meeting the West Coast Fish Fam. It was great. The event with the speakers were awesome. And then the rap at the beginning, he did very, very well. I'm going to give him kudos on that. It was really good. The event went smooth to what I've seen. The weird part for me this time, it's an event. I didn't have nothing to do, and it was after doing one 2 weeks ago. I was jumping around, like an idiot trying to help everybody out. I didn't have.
I did all that for you, bud. I did it all. I did
but I did help you bag some fish, though. That was good.
Yes, you did. Now, what he means by that, guys, myself and who was else there? It was you, Stephanie, who else? Somebody. Oh, George was the other guy. George RB3, Skipper, and Stephanie helped me bag. Stephanie was doing her own. I mean, that poor girl was up bagging until 4 a.m. But Skipper helped me bag mine. Then he heard Stephanie was still out in the garage bag. He went back out and helped her. And they both got to bed about 4:30 the first night they were here.
Oh, yeah.
But they got her done. I was in bed that night by 3. I'd been up the night before until 3. So I had about 5 hours the first 2 days they were here combined for 2 days. But last night I finally got a good night's sleep. But yeah, we had a blast. What'd you think, Stephanie?
It was so fun. It was so fun. It was my first year having a table and actually selling. And it was a blast. And all the people are just amazing here. It's amazing. I literally feel like I've made friends.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a blast. So fun.
Fun. Yeah, for sure, friends. Absolutely.
Danielle, how much did we pay to have her say that?
you, you said you would house her fish.
Uh, but yeah, like I said, it's a weekend. Another awesome weekend. I do apologize to you all. But I got witnesses. I didn't have time to take a picture. I didn't have time. I mean, every time if I even sat down to try to talk to even people that were there, I would be pulled into 6 directions within 2 minutes of sitting down. Had to put out a lot of fires this weekend. I do feel bad about that because I had people from out of town I didn't get to spend a lot of time with. But as far as content for my channel, I got nothing. That's just honest God truth. I took one picture of, I don't remember what it was. I think it was you. Was it a Skip? I can't remember.
I'll send you the pictures that I got. Yeah. It was so fun though.
Yeah, I didn't take many. But that's what's the big stuff. But next year, baby, next year, I'm no longer going to be the president, so I will be the guy that gets to kick back and chill and get to see everything.
Chris the Cat Aquarius says, "On my way, dude and dudettes."
Yeah.
Incredible.
Now we got shit again. See, they're making us dizzy already.
That's okay. Sorry, I have to keep
Yeah.
miking.
Now let me give a shout out to this crew because Friday night was a total disaster for me. I'm trying to get people picked up. I blast my stream off, and Stephen P fired it back up for me. Got us going.
Yeah.
Basically this crew that's here right now are all the guys that saved my bacon and covered my stream while I was picking people up from airports and everything else. They did what my own wife, who is part of Danica Aquatics, wouldn't even do. So, I mean, they stepped up. But she was busy in her defense, too. She was extremely busy Friday.
She was giving a tour.
So Silver Creek Aquatic says, famous folks on the screen, what was all your favorite part of the festivities over the weekend? Mine was the people. Just being able to talk to people and my fish family nerd friends and just people that are as enthusiastic about the hobby. And I got to talk to some people that are just setting up their first tanks. And what are you wanting to do with that? What are you wanting to get into? And some of them were like aquascaping, and some were like, I really want to do shrimp. And some of them were like, I don't know. I'm just going to set up a tank.
I think my favorite part of this weekend, and I feel bad because I don't know this kid's name, but it's the kid that's only been at the club like maybe 6 months who came in with his first BAP, and it was those celestial pearl danios. He's what, like 13 years old?
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I gotta introduce him and show him off to Chris Biggs and everybody, and they were all like, oh, peace, first day. And I'm like, yeah, he's a club member. We take care of our people, so like just
cool.
Getting to flex all of our like Regis, showing off Regis, like Kenny and Danny always, of course, like it's just there is so much that the Northwest has to offer, and is like, I think content creators locally here, we're always trying to share everything, but when everything comes together like at Fishtoberfest, it's just all of our best and brightest stuff that we're all so proud of gets a chance to shine, and getting to be a part of that is just like, I'm as fired up as a peacock right now, just showing off all my friends.
So Bentley just gave us $100 super chat. Thank you.
Oh,
Says,
awesome.
I own the chat now. Who was the best speaker? I want to hear everybody's opinion.
Well, you drive us like that. Who you think we're going to see, Bentley? Now, I brought it in, because I got a cool towel from Bentley as well, and it matches my hat. I got 003 to match my hat. But Bentley, you did an amazing job this weekend, bro. Had an awesome time.
What was that, Skipper?
I gotta say, Bentley,
It was
they give me a towel, and he did show fish farting. That was funny.
Yes. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
If you,
I didn't
he
see that.
showed
And
fish
the dog
farting
loves farts.
and how they
It's a
fart
thing.
and why
It's
they
started
fart.
dropping like
And
this.
oh my gosh, it
Dang.
was the best. It was just like so much fun.
And that's the other thing I look forward to next year. I won't be president, so I can actually have time to watch some of these speakers.
Bentley's was like one of the only ones I was actually able to go see. I caught the tail end of a couple of others,
Oh,
but yeah, it was such a fun time. So, what was your favorite, Stephen?
I just got handed the phone. You'll have to start over.
I said,
Who was your favorite speaker
Apparently,
this
we're
weekend?
playing past the phone because people's arms are hurting and they can't hold it no more.
It's so heavy.
It's a heavy phone.
did you get to see any of the speakers, Stephen?
I did.
Who was your fave?
Bentley, because Blue Towel, and he also gave me Java Moss, a really good looking Java Moss.
Potatoes. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sponsored. My opinion is sponsored by Bentley Pasco.
Yeah, there you go. But I do appreciate Bentley coming down. He drove all the way from Seattle, helped us out. Alex came all the way down from Seattle, helped us out. I mean, we had Pam Chin all the way from Cali. We had Carolyn Estes from Texas, Chris Biggs from Canada,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Anthony from California, and then all my great spots. I mean, it just overall, it was an amazing event, and they all made it great.
Yep. The good lineup of speakers for sure.
Yeah.
And then the
Unfortunately, we
YouTubers
didn't
that
have
gave-
quite as many people attending this year like we did during last year's. Last year we had over 1,000 people come in.
I think
Wow.
when the numbers come in on the emails, I think we bet you we matched it or even a little stronger. The thing you're not understanding, it was a 2-day event. So I promise you yesterday there was at least 300 to 400 people through. Maybe even more. But the true numbers will be how many emails and addresses we got. That will be the true number, and
Yeah.
I'll have a rough idea. Because I think it was about 20% that left their stuff last year.
Yeah.
I signed it.
I thought I signed my life away.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm going to turn it back on Bentley. Who was your favorite speaker, Bentley?
Did he ask you to write your social security number down?
More than that, my mom's too. Like,
They asked for my number and I was like, nah. But you can have my email.
Danny, you're melted or your headset went dead? Because I'm not hearing you laughing. I'm not hearing nothing.
Great.
There you are. We got you now.
yeah.
Well, I have
Now-
to keep muting because I keep coughing.
The other thing that I learned this weekend is my wife definitely looks better in the ears than Skipper.
What you say?
He says I look better in the cat ears than Skipper.
She's wearing the cat
does."
ears right now.
Bullshit.
Oh
Danny,
my goodness.
I said sorry.
you got your soap ready?
to wash out his mouth.
Oh, I'm in
Maybe.
trouble. Sorry,
Okay.
Mom.
And this is the part, guys, where I'm going to ask Shanna or one of the guys that's out there on the porch, why don't somebody take over Danny's spot? Because I don't
will.
think she's going to make it through this
Yeah,
stream.
I
I think she's been a trooper to get to this part.
Janice coming to the rescue.
Okay, let me disinfect my mic.
Probably.
So tonight's the last that I get all these guys.
Mm.
Steven's the first out in the morning, bright and early, 0300. And then Skipper leaves about 10. Stephanie leaves at about 4. And then I'm trying to remember. I think Chris is around
You hate this part for last week.
9 o'clock too. He has to be.
Mm.
I'm excited to get Corey's.
Last day is always a sad day when you
Yeah.
gotta tell everybody bye.
But it's sad, but at the same time, it's exciting because now we're flipping as a fish fam, flipping the calendar, getting ready for the next event.
Right.
Larry
Yep.
D, he says, $5 super chat because Danny's laugh. We appreciate you, Larry. So my wife wants to show our good friend Renee. We were able to purchase this today. Now, did you guys see this there, Steven?
I didn't
And
see it there.
Shannon?
No.
Yeah, this thing is a cross stitch. I don't know if you guys can see.
It's a gem thing. It's placing gems.
Oh, it's gems. I thought. It was... Anyway, she had 65 hours invested in this piece of art. Isn't that gorgeous?
Too. Oh, there I'm back.
So we got that. Super stoked about that. And then I got some. Oh, bring me that stuff I got. It's on the table, honey. I got some cool art today too. Now, did you end up with anything to take home, Steven?
I bought a book and some plants from Bentley, and I think I bought a tissue culture from somewhere. I mean, I don't have a lot of room. In fact, the mugs that I bought from Annette, once I started packing up, I'm like, you're gonna have to ship these to me. Like, I am out of room.
I think she's having trouble because she is messing
Yeah.
with the earplugs, Danielle.
Yeah, she was trying to talk and then nothing was coming through.
Danny's probably still got it muted. So anyway, guys, I got this beautiful piece of art, and this is original art. This isn't a print. This is the actual art. Signed by the artist.
Nice.
Jaguars. And then somebody had these old posters from other people's events.
Hello, hello.
We hear you.
All right.
And then I got Spencer Jack because I like Spencer Jack.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, but I do have to do one super big shout out because two of the hardest working people that I saw who were working and getting to know people and getting the club out there was Ryan Brown and Kimberly Holtz. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And another thank you. You got gifted 5 memberships.
Who did
Just
that?
What?
Mark Sterlson.
Mark, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Unfortunately, I've only got my StreamYard up, so I didn't see it.
It's all right.
Greatly
you covered.
appreciated. I appreciate that, man.
Aw, Steven, thank you.
So, Shanna, what cool things did you get?
I got a Rotala.
Rotala.
Like Bohemian, maybe? Bohemian?
A what?
Was it Bohemian? It started with a B. And I could think of other words I could call it, but I'm not gonna. It was bodacious. Beautiful. Yeah. Rotala. It was the kind of Rotala, but I don't remember what kind of Rotala. I got it at the auction, which, oh my gosh. That auction was like the Energizer Bunny of all auctions. If you weren't there, sorry about Chuck.
Yeah,
the amount of stuff available was unbelievable. Like Brycon, super rare Plecos, all of these unbelievable plants. Alex, the secret history in your aquarium, brought down plants. Like, Kenny, I don't know how you were able to cherry pick all of the best from all over the country and get it into one room for all of us. But I thank you. My hat is off to you, sir.
And again, I'll never take full credit because it takes a club to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
yes,
everything was the stars aligned, and again, it turned out good. Next year, I got big plans already. I'm going to start the ball rolling, and the guy that's coming behind me is 100% with the club's best interest in mind. So Fishtoberfest will be here for years to come. And I just look forward. I got some ideas. I'm not going to say yet because I don't have the liberty to say yet. But I think next year will be even more amazing. It's hard to beat year after year, though. It really is.
We're gonna try our very hardest to get back here.
We got to try as hard as we can to make it better every year. But it's getting harder and harder to do. So,
I mean, it was good, people. It was good. Next year, as soon as we can get it nailed down, you got to get the dates. You have to get your travel plans, and you need
well,
to
it's
get
simple. I can help you with the dates. Mark down the second weekend of October because that will be the dates. Don't know the exact date, but that will be the dates because we're always going to do it the second weekend of October every year.
Plan on coming to Portland. Ask your boss for the days off now. You can't say no if you ask a year in advance.
True
He
that.
can't say.
Put in for them vacation hours
Oh.
now, people.
Oh, Lord. You can't say no. You can't say no.
I'm not
It's over
wrong.
you. Aquarium Life.
Oh
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, thank you so much, Steph.
I appreciate that, Stephanie.
Skipper,
But
tackle her. Skipper, tackle her. Put her in a headlock and give her a big old kiss right on the top of the head from me and say thank
the
you.
reason that
Did you just force money upon them?
The thing is breaking my heart, guys.
I don't know how I did
Both
it.
Bentley and her
I
donate time to my club, and then they do this to me and my wife. I mean, it's humbling. You guys already did enough for my club. I appreciate what you were doing here, but I mean, you already did me so much justice by just being here to help us. I mean, really. But thank you so much.
Kenny, thank you. And Danny, like, it does take the whole club to put on an event, without a doubt. But without question, the two people that put in the blood, sweat, and tears above everything else, that open their home to us, that drive us to and fro, the people that feed us and will clothe us if necessary. Literally.
Well, wait a minute. You clothed Danny today.
I did. I literally gave Danny the shirt off my back. And by back, I mean the back of my pickup. So it did smell a little funny, but it was warm. Shanna can provide.
Now, Steven, I'm going to reach through and choke you, man.
No, thank you. Oh,
come on, guys. Good Lord. You guys are too much, man.
But seriously, Kenny and Danny, thank you, because this weekend is such an experience for everybody who gets to make it out here, and you guys are absolutely integral to that process. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
You guys, man, you really don't need to do that. It is appreciated, very much so. You're my guest in my home, and guests aren't supposed to super chat the host.
Oh, we do what we want to.
I know I can't stop you, but I do appreciate it.
He told me I had to.
Skipper, you owe him.
And guys, what you're hearing on this stream right now is basically what the whole weekend entailed. A lot of laughter, a lot of fun, telling stories, talking about other events everybody had been to. This is the way the whole weekend was. Just had a good time. My only thing I don't like is I didn't get to spend, because of my position, I wasn't able to spend as much time as I normally would with these guys. That's what sucked.
Next year.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that next year what needs to happen is we all just need to plan on coming in, and I'll get my house set up for Thursday. And then we'll head over to Danny and Kenny's, help them get all bagged up, and then event day is Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, we'll all go on the field trip to Bonneville Dam to see the fish hatcheries.
There you go.
We'll get a short bus.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Oh, I love that. Great.
Then they all went to the wet spot today. Got to see the wet spot.
I took
Oh, I'm so
all the
freaking
boys to the
jealous.
wet spot. You went, Dodo. You were there. You went to the wet spot.
I went there. I
Mhm.
wasn't
Of
sure
course,
what spot
Shannon was
Shannon was taking us
amazing.
to.
She comes out. She
We
comes
took
out
some
of the
weird back
hotel,
roads.
and this is what she yells: "Who wants to come to the wet spot?" Oh, righty, awesome! I think everybody in the place wants to.
I meant the store.
But it's just
But
the way.
the look on the
Oh,
bartender's face.
yeah,
was-
that bartender cracked up. He's like,
He's like, I got to go. I'm out of this place.
Shanna made that poor guy blush more than once this weekend.
Oh, yes, I did. He
Byron Bowman says, "Damn, that sounds off."
That's an amazing store, though.
It really is. I saw the biggest glass fishbowl I've ever seen. It was literally this big, you guys, and I need it in my life. I need one of those. It is
the
the
same one
hugest
Kenny's
thing
got.
I've ever seen. It is the exact same one Kenny's got, and I need the matching one. And if I were to hold it in front of my face, I would look like a perfect ballerina, like I do right now. La,
So
la, la, la.
Beck says if she comes, she will come in on Tuesday to get some hikes in, then be ready
Yes.
for Thursday hangout.
Yes. Yes. Oh, girl, we can get you the permits ahead of time to hike Multnomah Falls because you need permits for that now.
Thank you, Nona. Appreciate that.
You need a permit to walk.
You need a permit to park and walk
That's crazy.
because they were
Man.
clogging the whole I-84 East and West with cars because people didn't see there was nowhere to park, so they just stopped on the freeway, and it became an issue
Gonna hold on.
as
So-
it would.
So Scotty says, Keystone Clash, they caw. Fishtoberfest, they come to the wet spot? I think I'm doing something wrong.
That's correct. You are. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Shiva, shut up.
I think she wants in the room. Hold on.
And Kyle says, Shannon, you had his attention at Waterfall. Oh, I forgot. Shiva loves Shanna, so she's probably wanting to be in there with Shanna.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Scotty. Now, Scotty's out in your woods there, Skipper.
Yeah. Something wrong with that fella.
Scotty's awesome.
Nah, he's a good dude.
What we need to do is have some sort of super mega event next year also called Fishtober Clash right in the middle of the country.
Louisiana's
Say Louisiana,
So you don't have to drive this far.
Wyoming.
Hey, you tell those Louisiana people put something up, and I'm sure people will show. Build it, and they will show.
Or we could go visit Dan. We could crash Dan's place.
That would
Saying.
be fun. Because he never has time to go anywhere. He'd love that.
warehouse.
Yeah, it's the only
Oh.
way we'd get to hang out with Dan again.
But what would
is
be
to go
awesome
see
is
him.
we don't tell them we're coming. We just all kind of secretly.
No.
And then no, listen. Then we will have like a little homeless camp in his parking lot of Dan's Fish.
Bring your
No.
RVs and your pop-ups.
No,
why not?
you are not rednecking Dan in Wyoming's beautiful fish store. No, you can't do it.
We don't have to worry about the pee smelling because there's a river.
Yeah. You just you put the tent behind the building. They'll never see us.
And we'll make sure everybody knows if you got to do a number 2, you got to go into town and use a restaurant.
Dan,
Yeah.
I'm not letting anybody do any of this. This isn't. We'll figure something out, but
Crazy.
it's not that. That is not what it's going to be. You psychos.
We'll name the event Crash at Dan's.
Listen, it'll be called the Fish Fam Camp. It'll be all right.
There you go. There you go.
The Fish Family Reunion.
Yeah.
We could have a cornhole tournament. We could have a Kenny Danikin run auction. We could,
Don't forget about the bonfire.
Skipper.
Well, we
will
could have
provide
done that here,
bonfire.
boys and girls. I haven't. You didn't notice the fire pit out there?
It is crispity crunchity outside, Kenny.
Yeah, I know. We should have.
I don't want to
fire
burn your house down.
I almost brought some pallets home from the
Hotel. I
the
saw.
hotel and was gonna have some
You don't
fire.
need pallets, Stip. Look on the other side of that fence where the gate's at.
Oh yeah, it's true.
There's a whole pile of firewood over there. If you come to Tulsa, we can all pitch in and rent the local aquarium overnight for a sleep over there. You sleep in the shark tunnel.
Listen, they do that at the Pittsburgh Zoo too.
What? I'd still rather sleep at Dan's Fish House.
What's
out
going
in the
up, Sky
parking lot in the
Dancer?
tent.
How are you?
Hello, Kenny. What are you going to do next with the channel now that you have Fishtoberfest in the bag for the year? What can we look forward to from
I plan on
Danica
doing a
Aquatics?
lot more coverage, a lot more rebuilding stuff around here. But the main thing is I'm going to get my website up and operational finally. So that's my number one goal, is to get my website done. So
Good idea. You got some
And
amazing
Kenny,
fish.
On that website, will there be perhaps any fish or aquatic life or aquaria or plants or invertebrates that one could purchase?
Oh, yes, there will be.
Really? And what quality? Like, are these fish just mass raised in some farm somewhere? Are they lovingly hand reared and babysat, but lovingly hand reared?
You
and
might know
cared
the
for?
answer, okay? You know the answer.
I'm just
Enough
saying.
about me now. We're talking about that. I like how you baited it there.
I just want people to understand what they are getting a chance at, because when I talk to people about fish clubs and how amazing it is, and I confess that in addition to information hoarding, my true pleasure is getting the people who live around me to create the most beautiful fish and plants and shrimps and all of those things, and then buy them from them because I know they can live in my water, and there's somebody who can explain to me how to keep it going. Like there's like a care guide that comes with it. Kenny's giving that to everybody.
Yeah.
These fish, we already know what to do. We already know how the quality of them. Big things are coming from the house of Danikin. Bum, bum, bum. Exclusive.
Okay, now I'm asking, what did you guys just give my Shannon out there when I wasn't looking?
Ain't telling you. Secret.
But thank you,
Give her a
Shannon.
pep
I
talk.
appreciate you. She's so funny. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be sad at this time because all my buddies will be gone. Oh, we forgot. We saw Chris with multi-tank injection today, too. He was there. I'm trying to think of all the you because there were so many. I mean,
Barbara Jackson.
Yes, I got to meet Barbara
Carol Cox. What up, ladies?
And both of those ladies are on a plane right now, so they're probably not going to hear this until the replay.
Yeah.
Super duper replay watchers, we want to thank you for making it this far into the stream. Your support is essential to the success of this YouTube channel. So anybody watching us right now on the replay, you rock. Thank you. Get to Fishtoberfest next year and hang out with us.
Well, another YouTuber just showed up. I think I just saw George RB3 walk through.
You did.
George in the house.
So once they are been around a while, they know when Danica party's going on. Do not be knocking. Just walk in.
Otherwise, Shiva will lose her mind.
Yep, they know not to knock.
I don't knock
Which
when I
one's
come
getting
over
hot?
at all.
Steampot was here,
Fan's
yes,
getting
sir.
hot.
Steampot had a table this year.
Steampot was here, but
Danny.
Miss Danny,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta meet Miss Danny, and she is such a dream. You cannot. She is as sweet as pie,
And she is
smart.
just so genuine.
Ooh.
I mean, what you see on her stream with Steampot is what you get in person. She's real
Yeah,
genuine.
yeah.
And she's
Yep.
one of those type. The thing I really like about her when you're talking to her, she stares at you. She actually engages you. And it's
She
like,
does.
She doesn't stare at you. She means eye contact appropriately. Staring
Right.
would be like,
but
That's
you know
he
what I'm
said.
saying. I'm saying she acts like she's engaging you. So
yeah, she's super cool
yes, she is.
and not weird.
Zen
weird.
Ginger, I don't think I saw you earlier. I'm sure you've been here for a bit. Yeah, she's really a cool girl. But it was funny. I kept screwing with her all day because she's not used to having two Dannys. So I'd yell, Danny, to my wife, and she'd go, oh, man. But she made this mistake of telling me, yeah, it's driving me crazy, trying to keep up. And so not all the rest of the weekend, I would just go screaming Danny just to mess with her. But so
I kept
Danny,
trying
it was
to
a
hang-
pleasure to meet you this weekend.
Yes, it was. Both of them.
And that was the other. Go ahead.
It was super awesome getting to hang out with Alex too. He came down with his
Oh, yeah.
original artwork with a bunch of plants. He gave me some shrimp. I'm so excited. I have some of his super cool blue shrimp. And I also happened to get some super cool blue shrimp from another cool guy. So I've got like I had to give up my makeup table. Like, because my makeup table has these really awesome light bulbs. They're the natural light bulbs, which also it works good for your makeup, works really good for plants. And so I gave up the ghost when I brought those shrimp home and just put the shrimp in front of the lights, and then I have pothos around it. So I have a shrimp table now instead of a makeup counter.
Well, there's Barbara. She landed in Vegas.
Barbara!
Such a great time meeting you and getting to see you, Barbara. An awesome time. That's what I like too, when you go to events and then you get to mark off names of people that you haven't met yet, and you get to say you met them now. So.
And Barbara, I adore you. I
Yes.
cannot, like, I am so excited that I got to meet you. Thank you so much for coming up and introducing yourself to us. Thank you for coming all this way and your support. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And Carol, same to you. Oh my goodness. And Carol's, she's awesome. She's a pistol. I was like, she knows what's what. She ain't playing. And it was like, yes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I told her she needed to get up here, and she was like, not that snow. Nope. Shiva.
I'm going to hit mute.
Ooh, wee. I'm going to take you off single. Okay. And I'm going to mute you real quick, Kenny. There, you're muted, bud. All right. So Shiva is not playing tonight. Just as a little secret, she wants everybody to be in the same room where she can watch them and doesn't want people to knock when they come in. And it's Biggs in the house. Hello, Chris Biggs.
Shanna, I'm going to drop down. Your phone is getting really hot.
Okay, cool. Kenny.
I don't need headphones. What do I need headphones for?
Well, I was going to ask you some questions about Fishtoberfest, Chris
Why
Biggs.
don't you have your volume on?
Because it's all in the headset. This don't have speakers. Oh, that's
Tell
why.
him he has to put the headset on so we can ask him questions.
Shanna says you have to put the headset on so she can ask you questions.
Why?
Why?
Well,
I mean, because otherwise you have to repeat
just
everything
bask
we
in my
say
glory.
back and forth. And
He
that's
says
not enough.
you should be just
No.
basking in his glory.
No, I'm going to
He
need
says
considerably
no.
more than that. Bless your heart. I adore you, but no. So what's your favorite part of Fishtoberfest?
What was your
Chris, you
favorite
gotta
part of
participate.
Fishtoberfest? She wants to know.
There's lots of good things.
Lots of good things.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the speakers. Speakers that some of them of which I'd never seen before. I was really impressed with Bentley's talk. It was completely off the wall, and I loved it. I thought Carolyn was going to be speaking about Central American cichlids, and her talk blew me away. To me, that is a message that needs to be on a bigger audience, needs to see more people. I think it was exceptional. Pam's are always awesome. And Alex's program, it was another exceptional program. I was the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh, whatever. She's laughing at you.
I'm just saying, I have no comment as to who could possibly be at the bottom of that kind of
Says in
extraordinary
her eyes,
pile.
nobody was at the bottom.
Except if you're going to be at the bottom of that pile, you just have to count yourself lucky.
She said, if you have to be at the bottom of that pile, consider yourself lucky. That's what she said.
Oh, I had a great time. Still having a great. Still here.
Yep. Right now, he's fixing to go out on the back deck, get him a beer, and probably give somebody out there a hard time. He might have to go back there and just wring your neck.
I wish him all the best.
Ooh, she talking shit, Biggs.
Biggs doesn't need a mic. He's loud.
Biggs don't need a mic. He's loud. That's right. No, we had a great time. Dobek of Aqua Designs, welcome.
Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us, Sketty Nona. It's always so amazing
That
to see
is
you here. Thanks for all your
outstanding.
support.
Yeah,
That is incredible support.
these folks are something special. They come out here and help my club and then spiff me like that. Can you believe it?
Dolbeck does Aqua Design says if you're not the best in the room, you're in the right room.
Ooh. Did you see what that guy said?
No.
If you're not the best in the room, then you're not in the right room.
No, then you are in the right room.
Oh, then you are in the right room.
It's always good to have people to learn from. And Fishtoberfest is definitely full of so much wisdom and experience in so many different areas. There's no shortage of information available.
Now, Chris did a lot of video this weekend. Every time I saw this guy, he had his camera with him.
Yes, sir.
That just poses challenges now. I have to edit the stuff now.
Yeah.
Well, winter's coming. You'll have time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, sure we will.
he has a farm, so I can't imagine being a farmer where it gets like 85 below zero, but the cows and all the animals on the farm don't wait for food because it's 85 below zero. How I know this is I grew up at a dairy farm in Wisconsin, so I understand how the farm life is. Animals don't wait because it's cold. Let's see here. Griff is next. And what are we looking at? Griff is in 12 minutes.
Hello,
12 minutes?
Griffin's
12
Fish
minutes
Room.
already.
Yeah.
Streams
Time
in.
flies when you're having fun.
So that's where you want to have my last slide with the little baby crying.
He says I'm going to add his last slide with the baby crying.
We can hear Biggs through your microphone, Kenny. He just can't hear me.
Right.
He
can't
can hear you.
but they say they hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear over the microphone. You're good to go. Well, and that room does have really good acoustics.
Well, I will say, I don't think Biggs needed a microphone this weekend.
I don't need to hear. I'm just enjoying her hand puppet show.
He says he's enjoying your hand puppets and your ears. I think Danny went to get food.
We have it cold already in Quebec. Can't imagine in the prairies. I just know that we had snow on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
It was literally
it doesn't last. It's gone.
86.
We don't get snow until like Halloween will be the first snowfall, but we don't usually get snow that lasts until after Christmas usually.
Yeah, we don't get snow here, but maybe if we do, it's 1 week of a little powder here and there, and that's it.
Well,
Very
that's how
rarely gets below 30. I mean, it's mild winters here.
The last few years we've had pretty tough winters. comparatively. For us, like the kids were actually like snow days, Kenny, like where you needed snow tires.
Since I've
You
been in
were
Oregon,
not-
I've never seen a rotten winter here.
You're from Wisconsin.
Greg.
He's blaming it 'cause
That's
I'm from
different.
Wisconsin.
That's different. We have snow here now. We have like white Christmases.
I like
most
the old
years.
person monitor. That's a nice touch. Wait, you can read it.
He
It's
says he likes
awesome.
the
Yeah, the
old
print.
fashioned. Yeah,
Old person monitor.
yeah. Got to be able to see it, man.
What's up, Garcia Aquatics? Welcome, welcome.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have my glasses. I wonder if I left them at the hotel.
Oh, I think they were by the projector. So check the box that the projector's in.
Oh, okay. I couldn't find that either. So who grabbed the projector? So I don't remember seeing that come in. Did anybody grab the projector when they came in?
Probably whoever was last out of the auction, or was it down before the
I
auction?
Just get a new one.
Yeah. I looked for it there and I was not seeing it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
So maybe
somebody would have got it.
maybe it's in Danny's trunk. Dead silence.
Well, I saw somebody up there, Bunny something or other, said they weren't looking forward to winter. Well, the thing that's the best about looking for winter is when I'm away and it's winter time, my wife has to feed and water all the animals because the water will freeze.
Right.
And our cows go through about 30 to 40 gallons of water a day. And that all
Ooh.
has to be hauled out about 300 yards by pail.
Oh,
So 2 5-gallon pails at a time to
oh
do
man.
30 plus gallons twice a day.
I don't think I could do it. Not right now, anyway.
I get one of them
What's
heated
my favorite
hoses.
fish in the Danikins house? Oh, I don't know about favorite fish, but my favorite tank by far is this one right here. That's got
Oh, the
Begonia
buffalo.
urbani, the little West African.
That's the other thing too. I'm missing a light down.
It's like a buffalo head. They are absolutely exceptional. I have these fish at home. I actually just brought them back from ACA, and it's an absolutely outstanding West African riverine species. The other fish that I'm like absolutely blown away with is his Ultim Angels, or more correctly, Danny's Ultim Angels. They are exceptional
right.
fish, and the fact that they are their water here is so incredibly different than the West Coast or than the East Side. The water is like just pure rainwater coming off the mountains here, so it's super soft. Something like anybody like me has never experienced. The fact that they've got Ultims and they can breed them locally, that's incredibly impressive.
Shannon's like,
No, they are. The angels are unbelievable, but
It's
I
hard to
don't want
imagine
to mess
what
with the
one thing I
camera.
will, it's a wise tale. They think it, Milwaukee, believe it or not,
We have
is
hard
water.
water. Yeah, and hard
So
water
we
in
have like
Vancouver.
Africans, we can have guppies, we can have neos. This water, my wife puts things in the water to try to get it down.
Okay.
So, but then you go 2 miles that way, so
Or
soft you
out
can't
of the
even.
tap.
Yeah. Well, I've always made my own water. I do 180 gallons of RO water a day, and I make my own water. That way I can make anything I want, and I can control it.
So she says, I got rods in my back. It's supposed to be fused, but my spine snaps. So buckets aren't not fun. I don't mind the work, though.
Well, after last week when I tried to sit on Chewy's back, I'm amazed that I didn't break my back.
I cannot believe you were
But when they
getting
asked
on
what's
that
my
darn
favorite
bull.
fish in your house, I don't know if I could narrow it down because when I wandered around, like I'm going to say it when I do the video on your place, is everybody knows me as the madman, the mad aquarist. I think I'm going to have to give up that title because I think you and your wife are the true madmen. Because the amount of tanks you guys have and how they're spaced around the house is absolutely insanity to me.
This
That's
is
just
the
what I
house of
absolutely love.
fish. It
So
is
in
the
answer-
house of fish.
Those are dual 135s, Garcia, is what those are. And we try to change. I'm going to be changing the one over Chris probably in the next month or so. I'm going to go back to Africans in that one.
Yeah, because I noticed on one stand in the basement, you have space for 2 more tanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
down
well,
on the
you should
bottom
set
in the
those up.
big boy room, right?
Yeah. But our plan is that big boy room where all the bigger tanks are at. We're going to do dual 135 stands there on either side of the 300 that's going up in that stand you saw in that empty room down there.
And then there will be more room underneath.
Shanna keeps threatening she's going to move in.
Yeah, you know the room
She
where
can do all
he
the water
shipped
changes.
stuff? Yes. Yes. Exactly.
She say, yes,
There you
yes,
go.
Chris.
Yeah.
You know, she becomes a
tell him
slave,
which
basically.
room.
That's fine.
Tell him which room is mine.
She wants the room that got all the Africans and then the 2 big fish, the one that's across from the big boy room, the newest room down there.
The newest room.
Yeah, I get the new room.
What
That's the new room.
do you do when you want to move fish? You just take a wet hand from fish water and just go into a room and just sprinkle it, and then tanks just appear.
Every tank, with the exception of the one in our bedroom, the one that's Danny's original tank, all were seeded with sponge filter when we're taken from one of our existing tanks, and we have never lost a fish to.
No, I'm just wondering if you just take like magical fish water and just sprinkle it into an empty room, and then come back the next morning and tanks have appeared. They're all set up, ready to go.
It would seem that way if you walk through the house and look. There are tanks. There's literally a tank in the bathroom. There are tanks in every room of this house. There's tanks in the kitchen.
I'm just trying
There's
to figure out
tanks
what
in
the
the
hand
bathroom.
puppet animal she's making is.
And he thinks you're making hand puppets.
I'm just very expressive.
I'm very expressive. But like I said, this is a weekend that it's another good one. This is a record. I got to see Biggs twice this year, and I got to see him speak. Well, you didn't speak at the ACA though, but he hung out with us out on the back deck. Which
You've still never seen me speak, is what you're saying.
I got what did I get? The last 3 minutes?
I don't know.
Shiva, hush. Well, the good news is we're down to 3 minutes, guys. So when she's going to start acting up as all the more guests, I'm sure this is Luke and all of his crew coming now.
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
I wouldn't accept that apology anymore. No, that's you're out. You're out of the fam.
Chris is disking you, Garcia. He said, you're even a fan or you're not. If you don't make it to the event, you must not be a fan.
How do you ban someone? How do you do that?
Oh, I'm not going there. Garcia's a pretty good guy.
I love you,
boy,
Garcia.
you better behave, Garcia. He's a mean one, man. He's gonna nail you.
Okay, and also, I love the fish behind you. They are all going wild right now. They are so excited for the Sunday night stream. They're all showing out.
Well, that might be partly because yesterday Danny forgot to turn them on. And by the time we got home yesterday, it was lights out time. Everybody was already asleep, so they didn't get fed. So I'm sure they're ready to eat tonight.
They're always ready to eat, Kenny. I've
tonight
seen these
they might
fish.
actually see some Oscars coming out of the water. They're so hungry. So
Ooh.
Anyway, guys, we're down to 1 minute. We're going to go over to Griffin's channel. What should we do?
Griffin's Fish Room. Fishtoberfest 2022.
Yeah, hashtag Fishtoberfest 22. And I want to thank all my super chatters and my members. You guys are amazing. Thanks to all my moderators and the lurkers and the replay crew. And most importantly, thank each and every one of you for showing us the support, coming here every day. And I want to thank all of the speakers and all the YouTubers and all the people that came out and made Fishtoberfest a special event. Thank you, sir. Anyway, guys, head on over to Griffin's Fish Room, hashtag Fishtoberfest. We will see you Friday night here at Daniken. Anyway, guys, as always, love your fish. Have a great night. See you next time.